Hi everybody, Coach Costa. I'm going to call this episode 28 and a half with the hustling for cash money with metal recycling. I had a few questions and it came from kids in my classes because some of them are like a little leery, especially when they hear that when you bring in the more expensive metals and it comes into over 20 bucks, the aluminum, brass, copper, that you have to wait 3 days to get your money. It's like, well, they're like, hey, can I come back? Well, yeah, you can come back. And I just want to go over, at least if you're in California, you gotta listen. We're not here to steal. We're not here to go into abandoned buildings, your foreclosed home. Again, all my stuff is picking up stuff, driving back and forth to work, storage unit auctions, garage cleanouts, storage unit cleanouts, and just going through and getting the metal of this stuff. I'm not, driving around on trash night picking this stuff up. But you got to be aware that if you have the more expensive metals in California, they're going to require a couple things here. And you could get all this information the same way. Scrap Theft Compliance Guide 2012. Type that into Google. Scrap Theft Compliance Guide 2012. It's got it for all states of the United States. And in California, it says here clearly, scrap dealers, that's the people you bring it into, must maintain records of transactions for 2 years, which are subject to inspection by law enforcement at any time. Because you had people going to pick up the cans or the plastic bottles from another state where maybe they didn't pay into the fund, like California. Every time you buy a can or a soda drink, a aluminum can or plastic bottle drink, you pay part of a fee that is collected from the retailer that is given back out as recycling. Now, I just do plain metal. I do a little bit of that stuff too. But that money's collected. But these laws came into effect because people were bringing cans and bottles from out of state to collect from California's fund. People were also stealing manhole covers. My God, they were even getting into the lines of street lighting and creating some hazards for everybody else by pulling the copper wire from these units. From these devices. Especially in outlying areas, and that's not cool. Fire hydrant stuff, just real crazy stuff, but it's tough times. People are doing what they got to do. So the big thing I hear from the kids is you got the 3-day hold on the stuff, but like it says here, scrap metal dealers must complete purchases with a non-transferable check that will be mailed to the seller's home or picked up in cash in person after 3 days. The payment delay is excused if a customer has been to the same yard at least 5 times per month for 3 months in a row. Additionally, the recycler must obtain a photograph or video of the seller. They take a picture of me. They take a picture of my stuff. It's on the camera, typically there. The seller's thumbprint, they got that of me. They need a copy of my driver's license the first time that you go to a recycling place in Cali. They want to see that. They might make a copy of it. They just want to see it. A description and the license plate number of the seller's vehicle. The bigger places that I go to, they know me by name now because they see in the camera on the big scale my vehicle and the license plate number. They type that in and boom, there I am. So I'm a known entity. If you're ever asked too, I don't ever have to lie. Hey, where did you get this stuff? Like I mentioned earlier in the video, I got it from a storage unit. That was abandoned. I cleaned out a garage. I cleaned out a home. I cleaned out a garage. I was doing some work for somebody and they just handed me this stuff. I'm not showing up with a truck full of cut copper pipe or stripped wire. It's strictly pick up by the piece, spread out stuff. I know that, and I have witnessed a lot of shiesty goings-ons in and around California with some people with the scrapping thing. I'm not a part of that. And there's no fear to have with the 3-day wait period. If you're a legitimate person that's doing legitimate pickup and scrapping, you don't have anything to worry about. I don't even think even having a past record with the courts is an issue with scrapping and making that money. So I wanted to share here with episode 28 and a half. Don't worry about the 3-day waiting period. I know I'm coming back. I'm going to find more metal in my day-to-day hustling. I'm going to stack this stuff up. I'm going to bring it in. So if I don't get this money today, I'll see you in 4 days. I'll see you in a week and a half. That money's still good when I show up. In fact, the recycler that I go to, their ticket that they give you, even if the cashier's left for the day, is good for 90 days. And I guess it's kind of like when I was a football coach. Get excited when you score a touchdown. I'm for that. But don't act like you've never been there, and don't act like you're never going back there again. Get excited, have some fun, chest bump, hug one of your teammates, but act like you're going back again. And you're going to go back again and again. And that's how I feel with the metal recycling thing. If I just get a ticket, the claim ticket for the money, I'm not worried. I'm coming back. It's going to be an extra bigger wad of cash that I'll make when I come back again in another 3, 4, week and a half, 2 weeks when I come back with some more metal. So anyway, have no fear, have no worries of the 3-day wait in California. If you want to look up more of the stuff by state, type it into Google. I found a great one. It's called Scrap Theft Compliance Guide 2012. I mentioned it earlier. Again, like, share, comment, subscribe. Learn the laws where you're at. Don't have any fear. Do everything legitimately. Make that money and have some fun. And don't forget my book on Amazon KDP. Yes, a shameless plug. You guys and gals have a great day. Go out there and get that money and keep on hustling. See ya.